Good people. Hey, what's going on? It's your Shells back in the building yet again. I hope everybody's doing well. Happy Sunday to everyone. Y'all know y'all really wasn't supposed to be seeing me at all. Like I ain't had no plans on being on here talking to y'all, being out of y'all face or nothing, cause I don't want y'all in my doggone faces. Enough people in my face. Anywho, um, I got a couple of questions, but I really just want to go ahead and just put it on out there. It's a lot of misleading information. Um, it's a lot of people that try to figure out what it is that I do. Now, what is it truly that I do? Because a lot of people know that whatever I do, it brings me a lot of prosperity and abundance, and all those good things. But it's a lot of other people out here that was very uneducated as well. With that being said, I'm gonna shout out to a very smart guy. When I say y'all, I don't need know this man. It's a lot of people now. A lot of y'all men know that I'm a big flirt, but that's about as far as it's gonna go when it comes to old shells, okay? Um, so it's not my fault that I'm a woman that likes intelligent men, that like smart men, shit. Somebody that can teach me something here. I get tired of being the person that teach me and stuff all the time, and then it's like after I done taught them something, that's when they want to run off with it, like they just didn't get the information from me. But we ain't gonna talk about it, okay? But whatever. Um But yes, but he's supposed to be a rapper, y'all. I don't know nothing about him. I don't watch TV that often, but he had a debate in a barbershop. When I tell y'all that debate in the barbershop, I almost passed by it. But see, I was on YouTube and I had the little mute button thing off, and I started hearing what they were talking about as I was watching or looking for something else to watch. And I started hearing what he was saying. And I'm talking about instantly. I was like hooked instantly. And what got me was at the end, he was just like, "This is not up for debate." Like what I'm telling you, I don't need you to agree or disagree with what I'm saying. You can't sit here and go back and forth with me about what I know. And then I listened to another interview that he did. I think it was an Asian man or a Chinese man. I'm sorry if I didn't get your ethnicity correct, but I don't know y'all for real. I don't watch TV. Like it's a TV right here, but I don't watch TV at all. Most of the time, I'm playing solitary or reading a book, or I listen to tarot card readings. I also do tarot. I let people know up front now because I don't want nobody saying that she a witch and all the rest of that. If you don't know nothing about spirituality and you don't know how tarot card readers, are involved in it. See, the thing is, and I'm gonna get to that too. Um, I explore a lot of different aspects of religion and information and higher knowledge and learning and wisdom and stuff like that. So when you do that, you're gonna have to go outside of things that you have been taught all your life. I was born and raised in a church. Shit, my last name is Christian. Really, my daddy's last name is Christian. Um, and I was born and raised in a Pentecostal Christian Baptist background church. I started seeing the bad in some things, and I didn't like it. Like there's good and bad in everything. That's gonna lead me to a conversation that I had with Miss Lady at work today. Um, man, it's a lot. I'm hoping that I can get everything that I'm supposed to be saying in this little bit of information here. But into going back to Mr. Smart Guy, I'm gonna start calling him Mr. Wise Guy because he's a very wise man. um y'all was being real foolish because y'all think just because somebody's actual education means that's how much knowledge they have in their head. Nah, baby. No. Now we finna change the game on that one. We finna most certainly change the game on that one because you know I ain't trying to say everybody that go with the flow of schoolwork and you so caught up in how much accolades and you getting all this extra praise because you making straight A's and all the stuff that they teach you. Cool. Ain't nobody tripping off that. Not at all. But what do you know on your own? What have you taught yourself? What else do you know besides what folks teaching you? And that's all I'm gonna say, okay? Because it's always good for you to learn on your own. And when I was listening to the interview, he was just like, anything that I'm saying, just go Google it. And I was just like, tell ass, just go Google it. Excuse my language because I cuss a lot, baby. Because I ain't finna sit here and sugarcoat shit for y'all. This is just me. I'm at home in my room, whatever. Um, but how many times have I told y'all anything that I've been telling y'all about Googling? Because I go and Google it. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I said something about the 144,000, I didn't even know what the fuck I was talking about. Hell no. I mean, I got the dream. That's what the fuck I seen. That's what the hell I came and told y'all. I actually, now feds, please bag me up on this. Y'all see what the fuck I search on my doggone phone. Y'all know when I'm at home, I'm always fucking at home. Unless I'm at work. And when I'm at work, yeah, I listen to music and tarot card readings if I can, or I be talking to folks, in my surrounding area. But anywho, what was I finna say? If it wasn't for the Lion of Judah coming across my dog on YouTube page, I wouldn't know nothing about no 144,000. Yes, I done read the book of Revelations, but I didn't get to that part because it went in one ear and out the other, apparently, because it was like something that I felt like I wasn't a part of. So I didn't really, but that was years ago. That's the reason why it's good to actually, recap. I was sitting down telling the dude that I was supposed to be talking to that I wanted to watch The Beauty and the Beast. And I told him for some odd reason when I was younger, my mom had all the Disney books. I had all of them. And I read them, you know. But I've never been one of them Disney type females, so I ain't really care nothing about all that. But The Beauty and the Beast, that's one book that I just decided not to read. Because I've always felt like I was the beast in the situation. Because I'm just like, you know what? I'm a beautiful ass person, but I'm a whole beast out here, like that type shit. But now I still ain't read it, nor have I looked at the book. But when he said, yeah, because now that you're older, you may be able to see things differently or actually understand them better now. And that's the same thing with everything, the world around you, okay? So, um, what I actually do is I'm tired of everybody being lost. I'm tired of everybody being confused about what's going on in life, what the real is, what it is, what it ain't, all the rest of that. Hold on, y'all. Because everybody that drink these high ass Red Bulls that we ain't supposed to be drinking. After they get hot, baby, it's kind of nasty. And I'm not spending no $4 on this for nothing. Shit. Anyway, um, the thing is, the reason why I played like I didn't have a good mental frame is because, like I said, there's good and bad in everything and everybody. Like I said, and this goes to the conversation that me and Miss Lady that I was working with today had. She was telling me about how, if I'm not mistaken, she said it was either her cousin or her aunt had been possessed by a demon. Don't know how the hell we got on this damn subject, but that's what we was talking about. And she said, believe it or not, it used to be a man, and I don't know the man that she was talking about. She was like, the man used to cast out demons. She was like, and we seen like a black smoke or something, like black something coming from the woman. And I'm just like, well, that's like not really that common. Cause she just kept on saying, my right hand to God. And I'm something like, baby, you ain't gotta do all that with me. You ain't gotta do all that with me. Cause, she where I came from, that's not, too like unbelievable. Yeah, because I was born and raised in a church. Now, what a lot of people didn't know about my mama's kids and the reason why people didn't like my mama's kids, because she taught us more than what the church taught us. My mama always taught us a lot about a lot of things. Now, when I got in trouble, I had to read the dictionary. And one thing that I learned, and this is not just in religion, this is just in general, in the world, control. People want control. But if you actually break down the sub meaning of the word con and troll, con, that's anybody that's trying to get something from you. They trying to bamboozle you out of some shit, or con artists. They're trying to put on an act in order to get something from you. Pretty much, that's all it is. It's a con. Now, troll. You actually got to put that before the con part because they have to troll you first. The person has to know that you have something of any value in order for them to trick you out of it, because that's pretty much what a con is. A magician, somebody that's gonna trick you out some shit, right? But they putting what's really important on the end, which is troll. That means that person had been watching you for a long time in order to know that you have something of some value in order for them to try to trick you out of it, con you out of it, in order to gain control over either you or the information or the situation, right? Right. See, what y'all didn't know was everything and all the information that I've been giving y'all, I knew that it was somebody that was trolling me to get the information in order to con some type of situation in order to gain control over either me or the situation or the information that I give or whatever the case may be. I'm just tired of everybody being stupid. And I'm tired of y'all thinking just because certain people that y'all, I'm a beautiful black woman, right? I stay in the projects at this present moment. I mean, the village is not really a project, but shit, the way they take care of it, it is. I wear red hair. I have red nails. Now, this some shit that my mama would definitely not stand for. But if I must say so myself, for anybody that know Brenda, okay, y'all know this my mama color, right? So soon as I seen to her, I was just like, oh, I want that. I got to do something with that. Like, yeah. And I must say so myself. I kind of did that, baby. I did that, a little bit. Now I went to work today, so y'all ain't did nothing to my hair. I look kind of a mess for real. Just know my ass is clean, my house is clean. I'm eating good. I'm working all the rest of that. And for everybody in the background that think just because my lips are dark that means I smoke a lot, nah, baby, go look at them previous pictures when I was little. My lips always been this dark. Now I do smoke weed, but that don't mean nothing. Into and that's also another thing. Just because I smoke weed, that don't mean that's how I got all the damn information that I have. First of all, if that's the case, then everybody around this motherfucker be smart, okay? And for somebody that was trying to make it seem like just because I smoke weed and I drink alcohol, that I'm not educated and the shit that I was saying don't make sense and it's not adding up, fool move on your part, like foolish mistake, because that don't mean shit. It don't matter what somebody do. You have to have control over everything that you do, right? That's the reason why my family don't like me, because they just like, so she's seeing every doggone day, but I have control over what I do. hmm So in God's eyes, as long as my good outweighs my bad, he ain't even giving a damn about what that is, okay? So with that being said, you need to control what you can control and stop trying to worry about what you can't, which is me, okay? Anywho, now speaking on that, my family also know that I'm very gifted in spirituality. They know that I know a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff. That's the reason why I left the church. And I never look back. I ain't even give them no explanation or nothing. I ain't tell them the reason why I was gone. I'm just like, nah, bro, baby, this is not for me or my kids. I got to go. Because y'all teaching me one thing, but y'all showing me another thing. And that's another thing when it comes to Masons and Freemasonry. Now, y'all done got the information, right? That I don't just take y'all teachings. Like, y'all ain't never seen my face, right? But Pace, if you still living, I ain't seen you in forever, but I'm just saying, you know my brother. You know Albert Jackson Jr., right? I'm the little girl that was there. I I didn't get a lot of teachings and understanding and knowledge from him, but I watched. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and let me see if I can actually, if I'm not mistaken on this, because it's supposed to be three principles, I believe. One is love. The first one is love. I do definitely know that one. Meaning you have to actually show that now, and that's one big thing. That's the reason why I have an issue with y'all in a way, because y'all are not showing the love, right? That's the brotherly love. That's I can't say too much because I've already been told that I'm telling too much. So I'm trying my best not to say too much, but I still want to educate our people though, because this is basic. Excuse me. This is really, really basic understanding and knowledge and wisdom that I feel like certain creeds and organizations shouldn't just have. Everybody should have. Everybody should have the understanding of love. I mean, hell, they teach it in the Bible. God says, "Love thy neighbor," right? You love everyone. I'm my brother's keeper. You're supposed to be brotherly love, family love, whatever. Like we are all supposed to be one. So I don't think that's something that I should get in trouble for saying. Uh, I don't think I get in trouble for saying a lot of stuff because it's just information, and it's actually free information because it's on Google, baby. So if you want to get mad at anybody else, you get mad at them, okay? But that's one thing that I did study, which is the principles of brotherly love, because that was my brother. I love my brother. And first of all, I fed y'all. Yeah, when he had to feed y'all, I ain't, yeah, he had to feed y'all that day that when the goat existed and stuff. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I was the person that cooked. That man ain't cooked nothing. And I got the pictures. Well, I got a picture from that day, and he was all dressed nicely and stuff like that. Behind every great man is a great woman. Guess who that great woman was in that household? That's 13. It wasn't my mama. I mean, my mother was. Now, I take that back. Now, Brenda K. McCauley Jackson Christian, she held the household down. But I was her right hand. I made sure I seen everything that was going on in my household. I seen everything. I seen who was coming in with the bullshit, who was doing what. And then that's what comes with these. men that I was with, as far as this manipulation shit with my kids and all the rest of that. Everybody done seen me with my kids. I'm talking about from the day that they came at my doggone crotch. Never, ever. And these people done seen me drunk. Most of these people used to chill and party with me and leave their kids and everything else. Never been an unfit parent until I spoke up about some doggone life insurance money. Now, that's where it comes with all the street knowledge that I do have. Anytime anybody's supposed to come into some doggone money, when I say family, friends, foe, hoes, everything, and anybody else in between will definitely group up together to make sure that they see that either A, the person don't get it, B, that they find a way to get it from that person, or, eventually make sure that none of the shit existed. Now, for my federal family, I'm gonna get off this topic for real for one little quick, because I need some information, because we don't talk like on the phone for real. So I need to know. Hold on. It's a lot of my family members that stole a whole bunch of shit from me, and that was what they didn't think that I knew. But hell, I know how the damn business work. I know how the rich stay rich. You got to take from motherfuckers that's supposed to be rich. They don't know it, right? They got to have information about you that you ain't supposed to know. But then again, y'all did it for a while until it came time for y'all needed that doggone death certificate for my father. And because I'm his only child, and because he's not married, I was the person that had to go get the death certificate. So that's when y'all opened up a whole can of whoop ass. I'm just like, wait a minute, wait a minute. So y'all mean tell me that I had to spend my own doggone dollars to get a death certificate for a life insurance policy for this company that reached out to me, AIG. That's what the paperwork said. But don't worry, we on your ass too. Um, when it comes to this whole money situation, then y'all supposed to tell me that it was no money left, that it was supposed to be going to his wife, and I'm just like, what wife? The man wasn't married. I'm his only child. On the death certificate, it say the beneficiary is his child. So what the fuck is y'all trying to tell me? You mean legally that I'm just dumb, right? Like I'm just stupid. I don't know nothing. See, y'all need to stop playing folks' intelligence by the color of their skin. That's another thing too. I don't like that. Can't stand that one bit. And then when y'all know that I know what I'm talking about, you'll sit there and try to play me like I don't know what I'm talking about just because I'm not supposed to know what I'm talking about. I'm not supposed to know what the hell y'all be doing behind the damn scenes, but I know. So go ahead and give me my doggone credit, baby. Go ahead and give me my flowers. Go ahead and let me know what it is, because I'm telling you, I know what it is. Now, I said something about sororities a while ago. When I say certain shit, I don't be knowing why the hell I say it. Just like now, y'all, I talk all day long, for real. If I have somebody to talk to or somebody that's educated, I talk all day long. So ain't no telling what I'm gonna say. Ain't no telling how it's gonna resonate. Ain't no telling how it's gonna match something. But when I was telling y'all about sororities and all the rest of that, that's the same thing with anything you do in life. Anything. Okay, so um, because there's a lot of stuff that I can't say because I'm not supposed to know a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff. Okay. Um. Okay. Let's say you finna get, you trying to pledge a sorority, right? And you get to the hazing process, and you realize this shit ain't for me. Like, nah, here, nah, I don't even want to do it. I'm finna just bag the fuck out right now. It's not that easy. You cannot do it. It's gonna be damn near impossible, because at that present moment they have given you a lot of information that you ain't supposed to know. And yeah, so it's either you either with us or you against us type shit. And that's how a lot of people was looking at it, especially when it came to the legal situation. When I was telling them a lot of stuff they were doing, it was like, oh, okay, so you see what I'm doing and you know that it's not right. So that means you against me. Yeah. I'm not necessarily against you, but I'm damn sure against what you doing that's not right. So with that being said, I'm going to speak on a situation that I don't know too much about. So excuse me if I don't have all the information, but I was just notified about it today. Um, the young man that passed away by the hands of policemen. So when the police came to my house, Don't sit there and act like people of my color or anybody else don't have a reason to fear you when it's obvious. Even on video footage, these day and times, no matter where you are around the world, it seems as if it's just okay to record an actual murder being done and it being fucking questioned. It being fucking questioned on videotape that law enforcement are literally going against the fucking law, because if it was anybody else that did the shit without a badge, without a gun, without credentials, their ass would be on trial and would be in jail. But you mean tell me that there's question? Why in the fuck is this even happening? And y'all sit there and told me that I was crazy? No, the fuck I'm not. Hell no, I'm not. This shit going on too often. Way too often. Y'all said that I was crazy when it came to my door being physically kicked in after a month after me getting information about a life insurance policy. Right after I sent in the death certificate. I'm talking about literally a day or two after I sent in the death certificate, my door was kicked in with me and all 8 of my children. And my son's father that was living with me at the time texted me and asked me, was my children at home? And I texted him and I lied and said no. And you sit here and you turned around and told me that I was crazy. Well, I'm going to give you hood nigga, street nigga 101. Baby, that's a whole setup. That's a whole lick right there. A life insurance policy. And then you got a child by her. No offense to you, Mr. Freeman, but come on now, babies. You got to understand that I know street laws. You got to understand that. And look, baby, I already told you, I don't know what the hell what would make you want to do some shit like that. But whoever even put you up to that shit, they ain't want what was best for you either. You heard what I said at the beginning of this video? Control. It was a troll that knew they was trolling something to try to con something to get some access over. Right, control. There, I'm gonna go back to the situation with Mr. young man. I apologize because I do not know his name. Once again, I do not listen to the news. I don't watch TV, and he has not been on my YouTube page. I don't know. I just heard word of mouth. Why in the fuck are certain individuals being pinpointed? Ain't nobody saying that. By the police, too. I don't know the situation. Do not know what he was doing before this situation happened. But I do know that from my calculation, if it's one man, it don't take more than 2 other motherfuckers that's armed to actually gain some type of control over one fucking person. And that's without them being armed. Meaning no firearms or no nothing. So some shit ain't adding up. Math ain't adding up around here. And I'm about tired of it. I got 8 children. I have 5 sons. And you mean tell me that I don't have a concern? And you out here, and this how y'all been doing? Especially how y'all treated me now. But then again, let's go back to my 3 daughters. Since someone asked my 9-year-old daughter for nude video or nude pictures of her private areas. Somebody that found my child on a doggone TikTok video. Somebody that actually asked her if she had Snapchat, and my child said no. All she had was what's the little game that they Roblox. And the person engaged. So that means the person that was asking my child or even already plotted. Once again, we're gonna go back to trolling to gain some type of cunning, to gain some type of control over the situation, right? Okay, we're gonna keep on going back and forth on that one. So you mean tell me, when I called the police and I asked them why I ain't heard nothing about the situation, and that police officer stood at my doggone doorstep and told me if I called the police again that she was gonna arrest me? Excuse my French, but bitch, arrest me? Well, aren't you supposed to be arresting the motherfucker that actually is out here asking a 9-year-old child for doggone nude pictures over Snapchat? That's actually eligible, knowledgeable enough to know that the videos are actually going to be deleted. Are you serious? Or am I supposed to believe that I'm stupid? See, and then that was another thing when I brought my spirituality and tarot card readings into the mix. Yeah, nobody know I can do tarot. I can know either. Shit. Something urged me to start making some doggone cards. It was just a game to me and my kids. I made them. I pray over everything while I'm doing it. God give me the, and I'm doing it. As I start unfolding, I start doing a lot of messages on myself. It's some of the videos down below. If you're just not creeping on my page, it's your girl Shells. Hey, it's nice to meet you. Anywho, I really wanted to know if the abilities or the visions that I've been seeing or was seeing, because they started getting a hell of a lot stronger now. Once again, y'all gotta understand, it was shit that I was seeing when I was younger, like as a child. Yeah, my mama knew about that. Everybody know about the time that I stood on the porch when I was 13, 12, however old I was, when I said I was gonna have 5 boys by a white man. Well, I'm technically legally still married to a man that's not white, but his mama was, so that means that he's kind of white. Well, that's what it's gonna be on his birth certificate. And I have 5 boys. Now, all 5 of them are not by him, but if I'm legally still married, then all of them children that I've had are legally still his, right? So technically, I was still right. Who the hell would know that I would know that at the age of 12 or 13 years old when I didn't have my first child till 19? But I had dreamed about it. And I woke up and I'm just like, Mom, I had a dream that I had blah. Fast forward years later. I actually had a dream and woke up out my sleep and told the same man that I got them kids by that I seen my dad is something down in the bed. The police informed me that my father had passed away in a hotel and his body had already started decomposing and he was sunk down in the bed. When I explained it to my ex-husband, I told him it was like my father was in a waterbed. I wasn't nowhere near my daddy. I hadn't been nowhere near my dad in the whole year because, you know, me and him had got into it over something and he had moved to Cleveland. So I'm who shit. I ain't had no car. He ain't come and get me. So shit. We just didn't talk. Hold on. I had a vision of a house fire. I told my son's father about it. But it's a lot of visions that I've actually had that I didn't tell nobody about. Mm-mm. And I came across my sister's spiritual advisor LLC page on YouTube. Something just said listen to it. Now I was born and raised in a doggone church. You know, Christian, Baptist, whatever. God so loved the world that he gave it. You know, whatever. That's some shit you don't do. But you gotta understand, I have other ties and attachments in other background. You know, a lot of my family is from Louisiana. So I know about other shit. So that's what kind of scared me. But you know what? I have issue with church these days because why in the world do you not, you know, why are you not making it known to everybody else that's supposed to be in this, you know, religious community about spiritual warfare? Well, no. Y'all tell us about spiritual warfare, but y'all don't say exactly what it is. But you do say the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. You will say it comes in many shapes, forms, and fashions. Now, one thing that y'all people do need to wake up about, the devil is going to come to you in a form of a gift, something that you've always wanted. It's going to be like, you know, God just gifted you with something. Like, oh my God, I just got some money out of nowhere. Oh my God, I've been driving in a shitty ass car for the longest, and now I'm blessed with a new ass vehicle, but did you work for it? You always got to question because I believe that you have to do the work in order to get the gifts. Y'all want the gifts without doing the work. Because I hear a lot of people saying what they prayed to God and asked Him for. But in the midst of you asking God for the gift, do you also ask Him what you need to do in order to receive the gift? Because shit ain't free. Nothing in the world is free. Even if God give it to you, it ain't free. You still have a job to do. So a lot of times the devil will give you some shit. And it'll seem like it's coming from God. See, He'll mask Himself. Mm-hmm. You'll seem very fruitful. You'll seem very happy. You'll seem like you have everything that you want. But something is going to say, something don't feel right. Mm-hmm. There's something that didn't feel right was because you didn't earn it to begin with. Yeah, that's on a whole nother topic. But like for real, like my only job is to just, I guess you would say, wake up the masses. It's not necessarily what I'm here to do, but damn, come on now. Like they say, it's not illegal to think yet. You still got a brain. It's really not illegal to think yet. Trust me. At one point in time in this lifetime, it may be. Okay? They already got cars that's driving themselves and shit. Like they say, at one point in time, it's gonna be a time where they're gonna drive your ass to the damn police station and say, this motherfucker. Matter of fact, the car gonna snitch on you. If you in the car having a doggone conversation about some shit you ain't supposed to be damn doing, the car gonna snitch on your ass. It's gonna be all kind of equipment. You know how your phones are hooked up now? Bluetooth? And you having conversations? You who you think listen to them conversations? Let me shut the fuck up because y'all not on it. Y'all not on it. Y'all don't understand what's going on. Trolling to con, right? To gain control. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Everything is being watched these days. Everything, everybody is being watched. You know, it's a new age and time. You know, technology has increased a lot of shit. Hmm. That's how they was able to find the female that asked my child for these nude ass pictures. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you very fucking much. When I say I owe you every damn thing, but you ain't getting nothing but a hot ass meal from me. Cause baby, it's a lot of these females that are, going ahead and bend it over. I'm not. I'm not. You did your job. I appreciate it. That's it. That's all you're gonna get from me. Cause I'm actually looking for a husband and somebody that's gonna be able to take me serious. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and just say I'm exiting sexual activities out of the equation because that's all men be thinking that I'll be caring about most of the time. Like that. I don't know why the hell I just said that to you, but anyway, we just gonna talk for a minute because this is what I do, y'all. I'm very educational and shit. I'm very informative. But honey, sometimes we just gonna have a conversation. But yeah, like this man was asking me was somebody else having me smiling or was it him? And I'm sitting here like, nah, baby, it's me. The fuck you talking about? It's me. And it ain't you. It ain't nobody else. It's me. It's what I do. It's the fact that I don't need you. It's the fact that I don't need this person. It's the fact that that person doubted me. It's the fact that this person called me crazy. It's the fact, and it don't matter. Like I'm good, dog. Have you ever got to the point where you just good within yourself? You don't need nobody. That's where God wants you to be at. And folks be sitting up there like, well, I'm gonna say that I don't like you because my family gonna say I ain't supposed to wear red nails. Boy, they'll find something to talk about. I ain't supposed to wear big earrings. I'm not supposed to have a nose ring. I'm not supposed to have a chest piercing. I'm not supposed to have a tattoo. I'm damn sure not supposed to have red hair. Let me walk in the church right to this day. It's gonna be something to talk about. But guess what? My heart is as light as a feather, baby. My heart, and my soul, so pure. I give, I do, and I receive nothing from it. The shit and the information that I'm giving that I know I'm not gonna get in trouble for because y'all know that I'm not really doing because there's a lot more shit that I can say. Now that's another thing about y'all Masons that was sitting there and you was watching me. You think that I ain't know that you was watching me? Hell yeah. Soon as I seen one of them ride by and the other one just sitting there, you seen how I was staring at you? You seen how I was looking at you like nigga? What? Why you bothering me? Am I fucking with you? Now that was a lot of the reason why I didn't say a lot about a lot of stuff, and y'all probably thought that I was stupid, especially when it came to how the government work and how y'all will try to play people, how certain police, how y'all be trying to sweep people on the road like they crazy, but y'all know exactly what the fuck be going on around here because it didn't have nothing to do with me at first, and maybe it wasn't that major to me at first. Yeah, I knew about it. Maybe I didn't want to speak up about it because I'm a real laid back person. Yeah, like one of the people that instead of them walking across the stage, I'm be like, nah, just go ahead and mail me my shit. I want to go out to eat type shit. Like I don't care about nobody walking. Like if I graduate, I don't care about nobody watching me walk across the stage. Like nah, just mail it to me. I already know what I did because the accomplishment is not in the certificate. The accomplishment is in the effort that I've already made. So I done already won any damn way before I even walked across the doggone stage. I'm cool. I don't need the recognition. I'm good on it. And that's the same way when it comes to a lot of stuff. I don't need no recognition when it comes to the street information that I have. I don't need no recognition when it comes to the government information that I have. But when y'all start fudging with my children, when y'all mess with Shelly 8 kids, my kids, I'm gonna have to my kids. Now them ain't just no regular kids. Them ain't just no she just gonna forget about her kids. I don't give a fuck how much money in the damn world. I don't give a damn. You still see where I'm at. Then I say I'm gonna be posted here until my kids get here. Then I say I don't care how many people trolled me and watched me, how many people stalked me, how many people. And then I say I didn't care about all that because if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And you think that I would ever allow my children to see me fall when they know I stand for them? Come on now. Y'all gotta be real, but you gotta be more serious about this situation. Y'all done already did as much shit as you possibly could to me when I was younger. Know that. Yeah, sorry. Mama Sonny Brothers is good and bad, and everybody understand. It's a lot of y'all that do not do this, but understand. I know the true meaning of certain things. When my brother, and I ain't gonna say too much, but These people think that it was funny when they was hearing folks saying something about curses and hexes and nah, this shit don't go on around here. How not? My brother had me in a doggone car of a van that I ain't never seen before. Don't know where the hell he got it from. My brother ain't had no driver's license, no nothing. Some type of tag that wasn't even that type shit. Driving like he ain't had no damn sense. Like he was trying to flip the fucking car over. I turned around and I said, "Damn, bro, you act like you trying to kill me." And when my brother got so when I say he was shooketh because I said it so serious and so calm, he seen that there was no fear in my eyes. Cause at that present moment, I'm just like, damn, well, shit, I guess you're gonna try to kill both. Try to kill me, you're gonna kill both of us. Now, the only reason why I said me is because he could have easily just got in the car and drove himself. No, just with himself. He didn't have to have me. He said, sis, come on and ride with me. Me being just naive. All right, I go. Um, the way he was holding on, that's what it was. The way he was holding on and he was driving. It was like he was driving so reckless to where if an accident happened, he was trying to make sure he still had a way to hold on. And when I seen that, I said, damn, bro, you act like you trying to kill me. My brother feared me from that moment on. Seriously. No, I still don't necessarily know what that curse, so to say, speak, is, but didn't work. If you don't believe me, go ask my son daddy, cause he think that I was a part of y'all because I drive like I ain't got no sense. Cause I'm just like, well, damn, you tried to scare me with this shit ain't doing nothing, but but I drive very well. I've never been in a car accident at all. Besides when a Kinko's truck actually hit me because they was on the phone. And trust and believe, y'all only gave me $5,000, baby. You finna have to come up off a lot more than that because it's a lot of people that's involved in this here old pyramid scheme bullshit. Okay, okay. Mm. And that's kind of how my spiritual family look at it, because it's like some ancient shit that's already happened before. Yeah, that's how our ancestors look at it. Like these motherfuckers came over here trolling our shit, and they trying to put on like they trying to be like family, friends, foes, hoes, and every damn thing else between. When people was coming around me, that's when they was trolling, and they was trying to put on as if you know, you know, the whole time they was only trying to gain information and access to gain control. Keep on trying to tell y'all better start breaking these damn words down. Yeah, boy, just like numbers. Shit. Do y'all know what the G in between? I ain't supposed to say nothing else. Let me hush up. But I'm just saying, I didn't pass geometry in school. I did not. Cause I already knew it. And I felt like if I let other people know what I knew, I wouldn't have made it here. Seriously, I'm just not opening my mouth about a lot of shit. Even every man that been with me, they ain't think too much about me. They ain't really know me for real, like at all. They think that first of all, shout out to my work husband. Yeah, boy, when I say I fuck with you, I did have a major crush on you, but now I'm kind of crushing on another dude. You know how it is. But both of y'all are very smart, wise men, and you on a whole nother spiritual level. When I listened to that reading that you did yesterday, let me go ahead and give it to y'all because he can tell y'all, like, even um the Masons in the back that's listening to me that I ain't supposed to know that's listening to me. Um, he'll give y'all information about the fact that I didn't have to give no information from y'all. Once again, I've never cracked open the damn one of y'all books or whatever. I got my own books, baby. And I teach myself. Yeah, I teach myself everything. I don't even like listening to nobody else. I will, but you know, it's better if I take the information and I try to apply it to how it fits better for me, and then I try to move off of that. If you understand where I'm coming from, I don't want to. I'm not a clone of nobody. Shit. I don't want to know exactly how. I mean, you can teach me what you know, but understand I can take your teachings and I can apply it to how I want to apply it, and that's with Christianity. That's with Buddha. Yeah, somebody said because I sit like this all the time, y'all. I have on some really really tight shorts and Y'all already know how I feel about me and watching and looking at the aerial, but this how I see it all the time. Even when I'm in my room just chilling, or I'm on the couch, this how I see it like all the time. I take a lot of. I don't want to be closed minded to nothing. Mm-mm. I have a lot of street knowledge. I have a lot of legal knowledge, all kind of universal knowledge too. Yeah, I know I wanted to be a lawyer at one point in time. Hmm. Um, I've always wanted to be a detective, undercover, all the rest of it. That's the things that I was manifesting in the work that I was doing. That's all I was doing. I was taking my spiritual information that I was already given. I was taking the videos of what y'all was doing, even when y'all thought that I was crazy and you just wasn't doing your doggone job. That was acting, baby. Shout out to my mama for putting me in them acting classes. I appreciate her trust and belief, because without her, this shit wouldn't even happen for real, because I wouldn't have logically been able to know what the fuck I'm doing. It just felt like I was how can I put it? Just recording my own documentary, if you will. Into so yeah, I started taking all that, and then when tarot card readings came about, I was something like, damn. And I started investigating that, like, okay, so this is what the hell I was seeing. It was like confirmation. And that's another thing. It's a lot of them videos down below of some shit that I've been saying, and it's like everything that I be telling y'all is coming out. Like, somebody came to me and was just like, you said you was going on a date Saturday, and then we got on that white lady page, and don't call her no motherfucking white lady. She has a name, and I mean that. Her name is High Priestess Intuition. If you do not know her name is Mary. Make sure you put some respect on my Aunt Mary name, because I do have an issue. And no, it ain't got nothing to do with her not being my actual aunt. It's the fact that she's an actual woman that deserves respect, like everybody else do. I don't give a damn what the fuck color she is. Stop doing that. Don't do that. Cause what you gonna do? Run to a white person and say I went to that brown person page and start? Don't Nah, baby. Put some respect on my pretty golden brown ass. All right. If you don't know what color I am, just say that beautiful woman named Shelly. Okay, Shell to the mother E. If you don't know, you should ask anybody about me. That's what I say all the time. But I'm just saying, for people that really don't believe my name is Shelly, yeah, it is Shelly. And the reason why I say Shell to the MF and E is because growing up, I had an issue with my name being Shelly, because everybody thought that I was a white girl and I'm supposed to act like such. And I'm just like, hell no. Why y'all put me in this fucked up ass environment? I'm supposed to act like I don't know what the hell going on around here now. Down, baby. I'm gonna have to get right with y'all. But I'm a hell of a lot more educated than you think I am. So please don't merge the two, okay? And I used to call myself Shell for a while. Matter of fact, my ex-husband's father used to call me Shell all the time. So I kind of stuck with that. And then I'm just like, no, because a lot of people, when I was saying my name, they really didn't understand me. And I'm just like, my name is Shelly. And they was just like, Shelly, or some shit. And I'm just like, nah, baby, Shelly. Shelly. Shelly, point blank period. Break it down. Shelly. That's my name. Um, so Shell to the mother sucking E, which is really a why, but you know, anywho, just ask somebody about me, baby. My name hold weight. Anywhere I go, cause I'm good anywhere I go. It don't matter where the fuck I go. I'm talking about east, west, south. I'm currently in the south at this present moment. I ain't from out here. These people don't even really like me for real. But I fuck with y'all. Y'all fuck with me. And it was another thing. Why y'all keep on trying to get people to drug me or something? Yeah. Judge, I've been smoking weed. I'm currently high at this present moment. Not for real, cause smoking don't really affect me too much at all. It's just like kind of a common mechanism. And that was another thing. Everybody know I was using marijuana and been using marijuana for ADHD or ADD or whatever. With all the shit that I got going on in my life, that's what I use for my effort medicine. It's just like, okay, so they was trying to, crack down on me. I can't do this. You finna drug test me and all the rest of that. One each and every last one of my children daddies, besides one of them that's actually on mental medication, so he can't, but he drank beer all damn day long. They smoke weed. Yeah, and then their girlfriends do too. So I'm sitting there like, wait a minute. So you mean tell me all my kids been in my home, and anytime somebody came and questioned me about anything, I just sit there and say, yeah, I smoke weed. I would not sit there and lie to nobody. I smoke weed almost every day. Yeah, I do, to calm my damn nerves. She was dealing with 8 doggone kids, 3 baby daddies. Folks didn't want to do nothing. Ex-husband used to abuse the shit out of you. You had to end up leaving. Family don't want to help you out. All the rest of that. Ain't got no doggone family, no friends, no nothing. Your mama died, your daddy died, your brother died. Folks done stole every damn thing you owned. All the rest of that shit. Now you act like I ain't supposed to do, and then it don't even be no real good weed. Now this time it was. Don't worry, cause I had decided to stop smoking weed after I smoked this little bit that I had anyway. just so I can clean my system for when we go back to court. Because judge, that's the same thing they do. Matter of fact, you don't even never drug test them, so they probably don't never clean their doggone system. That's all I'm saying. Don't sit here and try to get on me for some stuff that they do. And at least I'll be honest with you, because I ain't got no reason to lie to you, because my only judge is me. Okay, so we finna talk about some other real stuff. Before I say all that, I'm gonna say this. All y'all your police officers need to understand this. Every time y'all do something at this present moment, the world has obviously noticed that a change needs to come about in y'all system. hmm It's being too many things being brought. And then another thing, y'all keep on trying to cover it up and trying to say that we can't record police officers. And I'm trying to figure out why. Because if y'all have body cam, why in the world can we not? Like y'all, like we just supposed to uphold y'all. Like y'all just, we supposed to just guarantee and just bank that y'all just gonna do y'all job and we can just trust that and we don't have to record you. No, 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 hell no, hell no, no. But do y'all not know that once y'all constantly keep on making certain errors and slipping up and all the rest of that, now you will have a bird's eye view and watch somebody else watching over y'all, seeing everything that y'all do. Yeah. And then not to mention, how many times have y'all actually excused someone saying somebody following me? Yeah, y'all wonder why the hell I ain't went and seen my kids. The last time I went and seen my children, it was somebody following me from the time that I got there to the time that I got home. Yeah, and I was on a bus. I don't have no protection. I can't take nothing in there. And they know that too. I can't take no type of firearms, no weapons in there if I'm going to see my kids. That's the only time that I cannot protect myself. I can protect myself as long as I'm at home. That's what was understood, and that's what I'm actually explaining. Ain't nobody finna catch me lacking. You just can't. Especially when I'm wiser. And I understand what the hell going on. Because why the fuck would you be watching me if I'm going to see my kids? Why the hell would you be following me? Y'all don't believe me? Go ask my kids what happened when me and them actually rode all the way to Brandon Road to go see what was going on at the Family Justice Center about this case when it comes to my daughters. Yeah, it was a white truck following us the whole damn time. My son was actually in the front seat. He's the one who noticed what was going on. And he was just like, Mama, this truck keep on followed us the whole way there. Followed us in the parking lot, sat there for a minute, and then eventually left by the time we end up leaving. hmm Yeah, baby, I know all the tactics. I know it. That's the reason why I was laughing the whole time behind the scenes. And y'all thought that I was crazy because you was like, why in the world is she doing all this? She's so happy because it was a trap, honestly. Because I wasn't supposed to have the knowledge or the understanding of what was going on in the world around me. Now, we're going to speak on the spiritual aspect. Only my girls will know about this. The day, well, my sons also knew, y'all, this is what I call my cousin Shunny and told her about. Now, this is some shit. When I tell y'all, my family from Louisiana, and they'll sit there and lie to you and make it seem like they don't know nothing about witchcraft and all the rest of that, y'all. When I say what was knocking and beating at my damn door was not a person, it wasn't a human being. So if I would have called the police and told them somebody was beating and knocking at my door, if it was a video or a video camera, they wouldn't have seen nothing at all. But if you actually into spirit, I promise you, go ask any priest. Folks that know about certain things, once again, it's a lot of shit that I can't say. It ain't got nothing to do with just Masonic ties or street ties or government ties or Illuminati ties and none of that old shit. It's a lot of stuff that I have knowledge about that I'm just not supposed to say, okay? Same thing goes with spirituality and witchcraft. Baby, it's a thin line. When I say real thin line, I mean a real thin line. Sweetheart, you should have shut the door back. Between the two. Um, my cousin knew the whole time what the fuck was going on. Y'all, two of my children, my younger two kids, popped the fuck up as if something had possessed them. So when the lady was talking to me at work, when she was just like, I put my hand up and I promised, I was just like, you ain't got to do all that to me, baby, because I know, I've been there, and that's the reason why that shit didn't work either. Ask my kids what I did. I stood right there. Matter of fact, my son was the worst one. My son was the worst one. Now, anybody got to understand the devil is an entity, attachment. It can get into anybody. I'm talking about your lover, your mama, your brother. It don't matter who the fuck it is. It's an attachment hmm that will come in the vessel of anybody, especially if you ain't right. You know, if your soul ain't right, you have to say, "Nah, baby," because I'm rolling with God. You gotta actually put it in emphasis that you know who I'm working for. Like, hey, you know that man in the back. I know you know that man in the back. Did you check with him before you came and asked me? Because if you would have checked with him, he would have told you, "Hey, nah, my child, baby, that one ain't going." And that's pretty much when it comes to every last one of y'all. My auntie got mad. The same cousin I'm telling y'all about, her mama came over here and I was telling her about the situation. And the first thing she wanted to ask me is, "When you coming back to the church?" I said, "I ain't. I'm cool. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all know I had church service at Friday, every Friday at home by myself. I don't need y'all. Like, no, baby, I'm cool." Because what God has for me, the message that He has for me, He can only deliver it to me. And that means He don't need y'all to know what He has for me. Not saying that y'all can't go to church and get what God has for you there. But if that's the only time that you get a message from God, then maybe you may need to actually be with Him a little bit more privately instead of just in church. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna leave it there. But yeah, my son. Boy, when I say that 1 year old, I was sitting up there and I was just holding him close to my chest and I was praying over him from head to toe, head to toe. I just kept on rubbing my hand back and forth. Now I ain't have no oil. I didn't have no nothing. I had nothing on my hands at all. Nothing. Um, just my hands. Y'all, I was scared. I was scared of the motherfucker. I think I peed on myself. I was so scared. But all I kept on saying was, "God, you know who Keys these is?" I said, "God, I don't think he know who Keys these is." Like, that's how I started doing. I was like, "God, I don't think he know who Keys these is." Cause y'all know when I start planning stuff in my head, if don't nobody know me, even when I get really irritated or aggressive, I sit back and forth and I rock back and forth and I just rub my hands like this. Like, I don't like I'm confused because I'm not too sure if he did you think, yeah, when you having a battle, when you having a spiritual battle, when a spiritual warfare, if y'all really do not know exactly what the fuck's going on, baby, you come face to face with demons, dead ass demons, and people that you would least expect. Now, the only time that you are faced with certain things like that is when you are not one of them. Okay? And the only reason why I separated myself from all of y'all is because if you're not like them, then you will be able to know who they are. Apparently, everybody that's alike, y'all mingle together, right? You know, birds of a feather, they flock together, right? And that's all I seen. And I'm just sitting here like, you know, say for instance, you around somebody. I'm not gonna say smoking or drinking, because that's just common. I'm gonna say you around somebody that pop pills and you don't do that. You're not gonna be comfortable around that person, right? Because you don't do that, right? That's exactly how people are with me when it comes to spirituality. Because they're not like me. So they're not comfortable around me. And I've grown to understand that. And I'm cool with that. Because the only thing that you don't like about me is the fact that I know the snake ways in your behavior and who you are. And I know not to trust you. But your main goal is for me to trust you, right? Your main goal is for me to believe that you care about me, that you love me, that you want to do. No, I don't trust in none of that shit. I don't believe in none of that shit. You can't get me to believe in none of that shit because I see you for who you really are. I know who you are because of who you hang around and who you be with. I don't see none of y'all people doing nothing for nobody else. I see y'all always trying to sit there and see what somebody else can do for you though. So now I can't fuck with you and you can't get mad at me for that's just like me. If I hung out with a whole bunch of females that's always in the club all the time, that's dressing half naked, matter of fact, stop looking down my shirt, whoever that may be, um, then how would I be looked at? Like one of them, right? I don't do that. And it's no offense to y'all. No, I don't came hard on y'all in the videos down below. Really have, but just because I'm not like you, that don't mean nothing. And y'all dog me out for not being like y'all. So shit, you can't get mad at me for dogging y'all out for being the way you are, cause I don't mingle with it. I just don't fuck with it, okay? Um, yeah, it's just a lot, and it's too much that I could sit here and talk to y'all about. But honey, I'm off. It's gonna start raining, and I'm finna enjoy this doggone rain. Finna find me a movie to watch. I just want to be real clear about what's going on. I'm not here to step on nobody's toes. I'm not here to sit here and make nobody believe nothing, even when it comes to believing in the police, believing in the justice system, nothing. But I do need for y'all to understand that it's certain people out here that's making everybody look bad. Yeah, a lot of people. Right now, my children's fathers are making this situation that I built around my kids look bad, and it's to the whole world. This to Chattanooga because I got motherfuckers coming up to me like, man, ain't no how in the world so and so gonna just start trying to be with this girl and then make it seem like you ain't supposed to be in your child life, him or the whole family. I'm just like, yeah, bro, I ain't even gonna like real nigga shit, y'all. You really think I'm full of shit? As many people that's come to me and told me about the situation and want me to talk to them about the situation personally, I won't even say shit because they won't get no more information out of me than what they get right here. The same information that you get because I think I have given enough. I don't want to talk about it no more. Yeah, that shit pissed me off. Yeah, that shit hurt my feelings. Now motherfuckers want to try to come back and want to, I guess, try to side with me just because they know that mother got some money. So that don't mean you getting shit. I have 8 kids. Before I touch anything, they will have a house bought and paid for. They will have vehicles. I got to do everything for my kids because that's what I work for. I take care of them. I work to take care of them. No matter what nobody say. I've done that since now. So no matter these females that just came in the picture 2, 3 years ago with another man, all the rest of that baby, you didn't know what the hell this man was doing before you came in the doggone picture. You don't know how the hell he was being taken care of and what the fuck I was doing. None of that little piece. I'm talking about. Let me calm down because y'all you'll get me out of my character. None of that matters to me. Them 8 kids that I had, they matter to me. Them niggas that y'all want to sit here and beef about, them motherfuckers don't matter to me. Them niggas know that I could have whoever the fuck I want. When y'all sit there and be like, oh, she by herself, so don't be with her, nigga, I choose to do that. I choose to do that. I don't have to have no man around me. A man don't define me. That doesn't mean that I don't need one. That doesn't mean that I don't want one. But at the end of the day, ain't I eat? Ain't my bills being paid? Right, because all I'm seeing these days and times is the fact that females want to get with a man just for some security. Well, baby, I'm damn sure secure. And shit, uh, uh, that piece of steel will make sure that I'm protected at the end of the day. So and I know how to work that motherfucker properly. Okay? So I'm gonna protect me and mine. I ain't gotta worry about that. At this present moment, it's not about what a man can do for me. It's about what he is offering me that I don't have. Hmm. Not security, not protection, not money. Fuck, I don't need none of that. Excuse me. Burping is a confirmation. I don't need none of that. Mm. If anything, I need for a man that's gonna be able to come into my life and see the direction that I'm going in and be able to help either guide us there quicker or just be along for the ride. I don't need no man for whatever the hell. Y'all, I'm not even in competition with it. Any time that I even see a man finna put me in competition with another woman, I'll walk the fuck out real quick. Because that's what I'm not finna do. That's gonna lower my doggone standards. That's the reason why y'all couldn't get me with that one either. I don't understand that. That's not even a part of who I am as a person. Why in the fuck would I even care? If a man mentally cannot decide if you gonna be with two, you would never be